Hello everyone, my name is Elite Golden and welcome back to Operation Akagi Turn 8.8, the United States and KMT turn. Alright, let's get into it. First up with the KMT. So, they had $8 from last turn to spend, and they're spending $8 this turn. Let's see, so since last we talked, there have been some pretty big world events, I suppose, as you could call it. So we'll just grab those guys real quick. And we'll go over those in a moment, just in case you missed them in any of the other videos. So, last turn, if you remember, we defeated the CCP in Shenxi, but then immediately after, perhaps in retribution for uh, defeating the communists here, the USSR declared war on the Chinese. That brought all the warlords under our fold, and while we were mobilizing, getting ready to root out the communists elsewhere in the world, but then our old rivals, the Japanese, saw that as too much of a threat to themselves, and, well, now we're at war with them, and they have taken quite a bit of our money. But that's all right. We shall try to take some of it back right now. So, from Quaichao, for combat movements, we're going to take the infantry, 2 militia, and then 2 cavalry from Sichuan. Those are all going to try to attack Hunan, where there is a marine and an infantry. The marine, of course, is our main target. Those are the guys who do a lot of damage when the Japanese try to raid our coastline. So we shall leave. We'll head on over to the battle board. I've already got everyone set up over there. So yeah, here we are. The 2 Japanese infantry units right there at 4s. And then here's me, 2 militia, 1 infantry, and 2 cavalry. I have to cross a river. Unfortunately, let me just make sure real quick. From all angles, I do have to cross that river. So cross the river to meet the roundel, and cross that river to meet the roundel. So all of my guys are at a -1 modifier for the first turn. But after that, everyone gets boosted back up. So let's get the first turn over and done with, so we can really start rolling some good numbers. All right, first things first, here's the 1s. Hot dang, the infantry got a hit. And now the cavalry. Ooh, dang, if we didn't have that, would have been another hit, but we do, so that's all right. The infantry shall perish, but his dice will stay here for the moment. 1 hit and 1 definite not hit. So we'll lose, of course, a militia. Yeah, we'll lose a militia because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to keep those guys. So these guys move up to 3. This guy moves up to a 2. I'll just grab all these dice. All right, and round 2. That would have been pretty cool if the militia did it. That would have been pretty good. Nope, not there. Come on, cavalry. Shucks, that's not going to do it for me. The marine returns fire, and that's a miss. So, rock and roll. Another 10. Not too good. 4. No dice there. Oh, no dice from the cavalry either. The Marines' response, another 12. Let's see. So I suppose, if just in case anyone's wondering, the reason that the militia can take part in this attack, and also the reason that all these double-digit numbers are not retreats, is because the KMT evolved to a major power after the Russians declared war on us. So no more retreating, and the militia can move in home country. Come on, you guys, you gotta shoot a little better than that. Yeah, come on. Yeah, see that? That's another hit. That's not too good. We're just gonna roll all these at the same time now. All right, the infantry really putting in the work there. Cavalry, not so much. So the final is a miss. All right, not terrible. Not terrible in any sense. So the militia are gone. I'll take that trade. Pretty decent trade. And so these guys all enter the territory. And what is it now? Yes, let me go adjust the board for the money tracker. Japan goes from 43 to 41, losing $2 there. And uh, oh, interesting. Does it automatically track it? I think it might. Okay. Sorry, we'll leave that there for now. Um, all right, that's super cool. I did not know that. Um, but yeah, I think the Japanese were tied with the Americans. So all right, rad. If that's not the case, then and I should move the Japanese back, then we'll take care of that later. Um, but yeah, all right, cool. So now we get to non-combat movement, and we got a few of those to do. So this infantry is coming to Shanghai. Um, this mountain is coming to Shanghai. Let's see, I really want to defend my capital. And my capital is in a pretty centralized location, so this cavalry will go 1, 2 to there. This cavalry will go 1, 2. Yeah, he'll go there. That sounds pretty good. Pretty decent place to be holed up in. These 4 infantry will head into Shenxi to really make that a fortress. Then this militia, let's see. It's really tough right now. I gotta tell you guys because we got enemies all around us. Really, really tough situation here. Um, oh boy. So that infantry could just go right there, but I mean, oh, and that infantry could as well. It's just that that's not like the biggest deal in the world. So what we'll do is we'll put infantry there, or sorry, the militia there and the infantry there. Then this infantry is going to join the stack in Yunnan. Oh boy. Actually, no, that's kind of what I want to do. And so, yeah, so then that infantry is here, but then the other 2 infantry that were there are going to come over to Kwangtung and make a stack so tall that the infantry is just going to tip over. Now what to do with these militia? Let's see. Actually, well, I suppose before we get too far, let's... Yeah, it really can't reach me with too terribly much, which is quite nice. So we're going to back off one of these infantry, shuffle it like this. There we go, pretty nice. Yeah, he can't really get to Kuai Chao, and even if he could, it's not really that big a deal. Um, yeah, let's shucks, let's keep the militia here. We really need to hold on to Yunnan. That's kind of priority number 1. So, um, yeah, not feeling too bad about that. We'll leave it all like that for now. And let's get into placements. So first thing, militia up into Xinjiang, just so that Japan can't take any of my territories free of charge, and if the Russians wanted to, they couldn't come take anything. The anti-aircraft gun gets placed in Shenxi, of course, the new capital, and also where my factory is. And then this militia will get placed in Sichuan. So, all right, that's it for China. China will collect $7 plus the $2. Well, so they used all 8. So they'll collect 7 plus 2 from the Burma Road being open, which makes it 9. Yeah, because let's see, yeah, Burma Road open is $2. So $9 for them next turn. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, now let's get into the American turn. Of course, that one is far more consequential. But starting with tech, it's not good. I'll warn you now. Did our rolling over on the Discord and misses all around. A 6 on improved construction needed a 7. A 6 on heavy armor needed an 8. a 2 on long-range aircraft, a 7 on large ship construction, needed an 8, and a 5 on strategic bombers. So not good, not good at all. Um, but it was okay. For the income increase roll, got a 7. So really can't complain about that. Now up to 52. Very respectable number to be at. So $52 to collect at the end of this turn. But let's do the turn first. So we're gonna spend all 40 of our bucks here. First things first, for ourselves, we're purchasing 2 militia for 4 and a major, and we're going to upgrade to a major factory for 6. And so that 6 just doesn't quite translate because when you put that on there, it doesn't do anything. Um, so that's 40. We're just going to zero out our dollars real quick. The French are getting infantry. The KMT are getting a tactical bomber. The British are getting a fighter, and the Soviets are getting a medium tank. So, all right, let's get into some movements. Let's start on the Pacific border. Also, I suppose, a bit of housekeeping. Not great to do in the middle of a turn. I do apologize about that. But Mindanao should have started with a militia there. So that militia got put there now. Um, yeah. So now let's get on to the movements. We are going to strategic naval move this transport, and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to Wake. Actually, no, there's no port in Wake. I don't think I can do that. Sorry. That's an illegal move. Let me see if I can. I don't think you can make it to Midway. That's pretty far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, not make it to Midway. Um, but it can get pretty far. It has to border a U.S. territory, which isn't too great. Um, so I don't think I can strategic naval move it. It has to end near a port, unless I'm mistaken. Um, but that's all right. So 1, 2. Is that even the best way to go? Can't make it to Samoa. That's way too far. Yeah, all right. Guess it's got to be Guam, which is pretty unfortunate, but is what it is. The destroyer can go 4 though, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The destroyer will make it up to Wake, and so nobody is in port anymore in the Philippines. Now for the rest of over here, this fighter 1, 2, 3, 4 lands in Hawaii. This tactical bomber 1, 2, 3, 4 will land in Hawaii. And then this infantry and light tank gonna get loaded up. 1, 2. Transport is coming out, and this transport is going in. There we go. Just like clockwork. So the tank and the infantry join the boys in Hawaii. Real fighting force there now. So that is it for this side of the board. Let's move to the other side of the board. Boy, I wish I could fight. That sounds like so much fun. Everybody's having fun but me. All right, so these guys stay here. Just want to make a little more space because these guys are going to come over here and help out on this line. And let me just, whoopsies, I didn't mean to jostle that. Just wanted to real quick make sure that there's no subs around here. Because I think what's going to happen is these guys are just going to come over here and be all in the same. So yes, everyone's joined up there now. And then we're going to rail this guy up to New York. So simple as that. Super easy. Let's get into placements. America's finally starting to feel like they got it. They're putting themselves in a decent place here. All right. So first things first, let's get rid of all of these units. All right. So my militia are of course going into the Pacific. See, so one militia goes into northern Philippines, and then the other one is going into San Francisco to make up for what just departed. And then this major factory is in DC. There we go. Very nice. So now I got a few more factories since starting the game. But if today was anything to say about that, doesn't matter. I'll just miss them all anyway. French infantry and a coach in China. Oh yes. Oh geez. Oh yeah. Very nice. Tactical bomber into Yunnan. These guys over here. But it's been rough tech for pretty much everybody, so I'm not complaining too much. Hope not, at least. British fighter into London, and Soviet medium armor into Kola. Enjoy your fighting force. So that's that. United States shall collect $52. All right, that's 52 bucks for the Americans. KMT have 9. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you in turn 9. And, well, we'll see what happens over in China now. All right. Later, everyone.